Hey everyone, it's Marissa. So I'm going to go ahead and do this video because it is super hot in my craft room. I have a fan on my desk in my face, and then I have like one of those really big room fans, and it is super hot. And my neighbor is sawing something, and it's 9 o'clock at night. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my cards that I made. So the cards that I made are using background stems, doing that emboss resist technique. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. The first stamp I used is this one. It's by Little Inker Designs, and this one is called No Name, but that's what it looks like. And I did some water smooshing, as you can see here. I used the stamp, and I used the Versamark as always with the clear embossing powder over it to give it that clean look. And then I just add a sequence, and then I put this sentiment that says, "Hello, we connect." So there's that card. And then the second card, I used this Heidi Swapp thank you sentiment and this Hero Arts background stamp, and this one is called large flower background. So I used that, and then I made this card. Super cute. It's colors that I would normally not use, but I thought it came out cute. I cut out the word thank you in black cardstock, and then what I did was I put some Versamark on top of it, and then I put the clear embossing powder. See, look at how pretty that looks. It just looks clean. So I did that, and then I used my Zig Clean color markers, and I colored in the flowers, and then I colored in the leaves, and then the background blue. So normally I hardly use yellow or red, but I thought that came out cute. And then of course I had to add some sequins. So that one's really pretty. I love the way this one came out. Something totally different than the norm that I do. Okay, and then the last one I use is My Mind's Eye die right here. And this one is called Niche. So I use this die, super pretty. And then I use this stamp set called, what is this called? Faceted. And this is by Neat and Tangled, and it has all these pretty cool sentiments here. So the sentiment that I used is "You are a gem." And then this is a clear background stamp, and it's super cool. So I used that. And then the card I made is this. Super simple. It came out so pretty. I love it. I used gold embossing for the background stamp. And then I just, you know, quickly watercolored, put some watercolor down over it. And then I used that gold foil cardstock. And then I have this sentiment, "You are a gem." Use the VersaFine, of course, with the clear embossing powder. Using my heat gun. Made a banner. And then I popped it up on some double-sided adhesive. And that is the card. I love the way the smooshing looks on here. I love how I went out of the box and used a different color and did like a different technique for this card. But then I love this. I love the colors on here. So that is my card share. I hope everybody is enjoying their weekend and is staying cool, drinking lots of water. I should be back tomorrow with collective haul. But in the meantime, good night, you guys. I am so tired. I'm beat. And I'm going back in the house where the air conditioning is. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.